just fitting out the rest of these cars off the 11.5 VT. I'm doing the restaurant car at the moment, which just took, you know, uncoupled them slightly there, and I've got them on the workstation here, and I'm going to fit out the restaurant car. It's quite a nice, got table lamps on there, it's quite a nice unit, and I'm putting these cheap figures from China in there. I'm going to order another 100 to fit out the train. So that's that. Got another eBay bargain, which is a railjet. This particular livery is really nice, and I got that one. I ended up getting that for nothing because it went missing in the post. I think it was about £79, and no box, no instructions, nothing. It had a missing part, an apron, a missing buffer apron at each end there, so I'm gonna try and get hold of one of them from somewhere. It went missing, and I got a refund off the seller, and it turned up a week later. It went missing for well over 3 weeks, and I said to the seller, look, I'll send the money back to you, but he went, no, it's all done now, forget about it, just keep it, it's not a problem. So that's another eBay bargain, and it's a stunning model, the Roco version. I got the JC version of this particular model, but this one is, I'd say this is much better quality. Oh yeah, so that's that. Just going to start the Unimat train, which is the maintenance train, and there we go, and enabled that, that's on the go. Should get a start-up sequence on that particular maintenance train now. I've not used this for quite a long time. So that will come out in a minute. There we go. I'll just duck under the baseboards, and I'll show the next model that I'm getting out onto the layout in a minute. Right, so the Unimat is gracefully coming out of that siding nice and slowly. Such a beautiful model, this. It's going to do a bit of track maintenance, work its way out of this yard onto the third inner main line. Beautiful. Worth every penny, this model. So many moving parts on it and features. I think it's in diesel mode. It's got an electric sound file as well as a diesel. Loads of features. Yeah, so that's that. And the next model I'm getting out on the layout is the Trix 22131. Oh, hang on, let's go back to the Unimat again. There we go, it's doing an automatic maintenance of the track there, a little section there. Absolutely incredible model, this. And then it's going to, I'm not sure what's happening next on the automation. I'll stay on hold there for a minute. Oh, it's doing a bit more. Right, now it's pulling off. Head out the yard, past that little tiny signal box there, past the turntable yard. Through the maintenance area. underneath the heavily weathered Roco crane. Around the back end of the turntable system, four sets of points onto the third inner main line, and then through the tunnel, and then it'll build up speed, and eventually it'll park up in another yard on another part of the layout. That's all good fun. Yeah, so going back to this is an absolutely incredible model. It's a Trans-European Express Ram diesel, and as you can see there, it's a beautiful model. Very, very fine paintwork on it. It's digital sound, interior lighting, and it's got a very high quality motor on board. Superb running characteristics, digital couplings, side skirts. I think they're for displayed purposes, I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. Well, going back to the Unimat again, just doing another small random maintenance of track ballast in there. And then it should pull out of that sequence and then carry on along its journey again. It's an amazing model to watch, this, it really is, especially when you got it on automation with all the little features doing the business. So yeah, that's it. This is a little update, and I'll show that particular train going next. This has got an old, I think it's got a lock sound 3 file in this, but it still sounds really good, so I'll probably just leave that as it is. It doesn't really need any updates except for more passengers on board. I've got the high quality knock pricier figures inside this model, but there's only very few, not a lot at all. Right, so the Unimat's built up speed through the tunnel. Just brought this model out on the layout as well, that beautiful Scania, I think it is, tanker. Absolute stunning model from Herpa. So that's another model I've been bringing out, a random item on the layout, and just set these little scene up here. Yeah, so everything is working perfect on the automation and the running characteristics of the layout. Every now and again I do a random track clean using the track cleaning wagon. But other than that, it's just, that's why I don't want, I was thinking once of ripping out the layout and starting again and doing another layout, but because this layout runs so good, and I've put such a lot of time into integrating stuff like this, which has took a lot of effort to put that in and get that working, and the turntable, etc. I'm thinking, no, that's why I've kept this layout running for the 16th year without changing it, because it just works. It works really good. I don't really want any complicated helixes or anything like that. It's all on one level. The storage yards on the layout are the actual sidings, like for example here where I've got all these trains, they're all basically on storage. That's just a holding yard, 4 or 5 lanes there. I think it's 5 tracks actually, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 tracks there. So now the Unimat is going back into the yard the opposite way around. Oh, hang on, yeah, it's coming back in around the church through 3 sets of points, 3 right-handers, oh, actually no, 4 right-handers. It'll come in past the back of the windmill next to the Ludmilla class. And then that will park up next to the Unimat. Nice and easy. And then it'll do a shutdown sequence. There we go. And that's working absolutely perfect. There we go, shut down. Cab lights should turn off, flashers turned off. All the rest of the lighting will shut down and cab light will turn off. And that'll go into standby mode. Yeah, so that's all works out quite nice. So yeah, a mini update, and hope everyone's okay and enjoy the weekend.